In this video, we will bring you character intro tutorial in Wondershare Filmora. Firstly, find the starting point of the effect and split the clip. Click on the watch icon and select freeze frame. Set the duration of the freeze frame according to the desired effect duration. Then split the clip at the end of the freeze frame. Copy the freeze frame and paste it on track 6 at the same position as track 1. Hide track 1 and increase the preview screen zoom level. Go to the Mask tab and select the pen tool to mask the subject along with the object you want to include. Then, go to the Basic tab and add transform keyframes at the start. After 5 frames, change the scale to 152. Rotate it by -8 degrees and adjust the X and Y position to create a space for text. Add a blank keyframe 5 frames before the end, and at the end, reset the rotation, scale, and position. First, copy the clip and paste it onto track 5. Then trim the clip by 2 frames from the start and change the scale to 161 on the second keyframe, or add 9 to the current scale. Repeat this step on the third keyframe. Next, go to the Effect panel and apply the charcoal effect from New Blue FX. In the settings, change the black color to white, set the details to 0, and increase the width to 100. Finally, trim the clip by 2 frames from the end. Now, import the brushstroke PNG onto track 2. You can download it from a free PNG website. Unlink the scale and adjust the X and Y scale to stretch it slightly. Rotate the brushstroke by -11 degrees and adjust the X and Y position to your liking. Make sure the brushstroke PNG on track 2 is the same duration as the clip on track 5. Next, go to the Titles panel and add a default title to track 4. Enter your text and change the font to a bold and stylish option. Decrease the font size and go to the advanced settings to increase the text spacing by 10. Then go forward 5 frames, rotate the text by -22 degrees, and adjust the text position using the X and Y position. If necessary, adjust the rotation and turn on transform keyframes. At the beginning of the text clip, move the text out of the screen in the same direction while keeping the duration the same as the clip on track 5. Add a blank keyframe 5 frames before the end of the text clip. Finally, at the end of the text clip, move the text out of the screen into the opposite direction. Copy the text clip and paste it onto track 3. Delete the end keyframes and increase the font size and scale. Enter your word and assign its position. Then set the rotation accordingly. Delete the start keyframe and create a new enter point from the opposite direction of the track 4 text. Add a blank keyframe 5 frames before the end, and at the end point, move the word out of the screen in the opposite direction. Unhide track 1 and select the freeze frame. Go to the Effects panel and apply the Soft Focus effect by New Blue. Set the blur to 0 at the start on the blur keyframe, then after 5 frames, set the blur to 15. Add a blank keyframe 5 frames before the end, and at the end, set the blur to 0. Go to the Color panel and add a Vibrance and Saturation keyframe. After 5 frames, set the Vibrance and Saturation to -100. Add a blank keyframe 5 frames before the end, and at the end, reset the Vibrance and Saturation. Apply the Sharpen effect on track 7 and adjust the effect duration. Change the strength to 100. Then apply the Detail by Chroma effect and set the range to 10. Adjust the strength to 20. Finally, apply the S-Log3 effect and set the effect opacity to 50. Now render the project to see the final preview. If you're interested in more creative editing, check out filmora.wondershare.com.